You know the exact feeling I'm talking about, right? You spend hours scripting, shooting, and editing a piece of content. You pour absolutely all of your energy into it. You finally hit that publish button, wait eagerly, and then nothing. Crickets. Zero views. It's incredibly frustrating to feel like you're just shouting into an empty room, especially when you know for a fact your content is valuable. But what if I told you that your lack of views has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of your ideas?
Well, here's the truth. Rapid growth on a platform like TikTok, it isn't about luck. It's a science. The algorithm isn't hiding your content by mistake, it's hiding it because you just aren't playing by its latest set of rules. Understanding the actual mechanics behind the platform changes absolutely everything, because once you know exactly what the system is looking for, you stop guessing and you start actually growing.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to unpack 5 proven methods for rapid 2026 TikTok follower growth. We've synthesized all the latest strategies and algorithmic shifts to give you a complete step-by-step playbook. Our goal today is super simple. We want to equip you with the precise tactics you need to go viral and build your audience, even if you are literally starting with 0 followers right now.
So here's how we're going to break this all down today. First, we'll look at the foundation and setup to make sure your app is actually primed for success. Second, we'll run a diagnostic on your account health. Third, we'll dive into optimizing your profile niche. Fourth, we'll analyze search and competitors. Fifth, we're going to unlock the perfect post formula. And finally, we'll cover the new rules of reposting for maximum reach.
All right, let's jump straight into step 1, the foundation and setup.
Look, before you can run any advanced plays, you absolutely need the right app mechanics. Now, assuming you have the latest app update installed, there is one specific setting that catches so many creators completely off guard. Seriously, a single toggle makes a critical difference here, and it's called Data Saver. If this is turned on in your privacy and settings, the app deliberately reduces your data consumption. But here's the catch. It also massively lowers your video upload resolution, which is a total momentum killer. You have to make sure Data Saver is turned off so you guarantee high-quality, crisp video uploads every single time.
Moving on to step 2, checking your account health. Have you ever wondered if the platform is literally holding you back? Because sometimes you aren't getting views because your page is actively restricted. To make sure the algorithm isn't deliberately suppressing you, you need to navigate over to TikTok Studio and scroll down to More Tools. Right there, you'll find Account Check. This is a diagnostic tool that reveals if the platform even wants to push your content out. If you have an outstanding issue or a shadow ban, your views and growth rate will be decreased by design. But don't worry, if you run this check and see an issue, the tool usually tells you exactly how to solve it. Getting this cleared up is step 1 to actually becoming eligible for virality.
Okay, step 3, optimizing your profile niche. Your profile, it's way more than just a place for a quirky bio. Think of it as a massive beacon that tells the algorithm exactly who should be seeing your content. So it is absolutely crucial to align these 4 elements perfectly. First, upload a bright, memorable profile image to build brand recognition right there in the feed. Second, inject your niche directly into your name. For instance, if you talk about AI, literally call yourself Rob the AI guy. Or if you're a dermatologist, make sure that's in your name. Third, pack your bio description with very specific niche keywords. And finally, follow about 25 to 50 creators who are actively posting in your niche. Doing this actually optimizes your own For You page and really dials in your ideal viewer targeting.
Next up, step 4, analyzing search and competitors. This right here is where we completely eliminate the guesswork and start tracking exactly what your target audience actually wants. By using in-app analytical tools, you can access a keyword finder to see real audience search volumes. Like, you might discover people are heavily searching for ChatGPT hacks right now. You can also pinpoint post timing. For example, some creators found that posting on Wednesdays between 11 a.m. and noon consistently yielded over 20,000 views for their specific niche. Finally, you can use a breakout tracker. This lets you spot competitor videos that are getting way above average views, meaning you can take a proven concept, spin up a brand new script with your own hashtags, and be ready to film in under 60 seconds.
And speaking of trends, this illustrates a massive algorithmic shift that you absolutely have to capitalize on. Right now, 2 out of every 8 posts shown on the feed are photo carousels. Think about that. That's 25% of all the content being served. If you just start integrating photo carousels into your overall strategy right alongside your standard video formats, you're going to get more views simply by handing the algorithm the exact format it's already trying to push.
So you might be asking, what exactly should I actually post? Well, a great rule of thumb for rapid growth is to only recreate content topics that have generated 100,000 views or more in the last 24 hours. Honestly, if it hasn't hit those numbers, people probably just don't care about it right now. Also consider adapting popular trending video memes specifically for your niche. Taking a format that's already a proven winner and applying it to your target audience, that is a nearly foolproof way to guarantee interest.
Which brings us to step 5, the perfect post formula.
Listen closely, because keyword alignment is the absolute core algorithmic requirement to become eligible for virality. It's non-negotiable. All 5 of these elements must uniformly lock into the exact same search keyword to create a perfect post. For example, if your keyword is ChatGPT, you have to physically say it in the first 3 seconds of your voiceover. You also need to have it written as text natively on the screen. It has to be in your description. It needs to be in your hashtags, ideally a few times, like ChatGPT hacks or ChatGPT prompts. And finally, and this is the one almost everyone misses, you need to ensure that specific keyword is being typed by your viewers down in the comments.
And finally, step 6, reposting for maximum reach. This is honestly one of the most surprising tactics we're seeing for 2026. Get this, you do not need to constantly invent brand new ideas from scratch every single day. In fact, rapid growth actually requires you to reuse your existing hard work. Here is the exact timeline for successfully reposting a past hit. Let's say you have a post that performs above average. First, you download that video without the watermark. Then, you have to wait a minimum of 2 weeks from the original publish date. When you are finally ready to republish, you leave the video itself exactly the same, but you absolutely must change the description and the hashtags. You can actually do this up to 3 times per successful video. And crazy enough, a well-timed repost will often get even more views than the original.
Seriously, do not reinvent the wheel every single time you post. Double down on what's already working. Like if a video about things you didn't know about AI goes completely viral, please don't pivot to a brand new topic tomorrow. You should immediately make part 39, part 40, and part 50 of that exact same series. Doing this constantly hits the exact same keywords, it attracts the exact same viewers over and over again, and it perfectly trains the algorithm on exactly who to show your content to.
So when you put it all together, checking your account health, optimizing your profile, analyzing your competitors, aligning your keywords perfectly, and strategically reposting your greatest hits, you take literally all the guesswork out of the equation. So as you pull out your phone to prepare for your very next upload, you have to ask yourself, are you still going to just cross your fingers and hope for luck? Or are you ready to apply this playbook and completely outsmart the algorithm?